Hey everyone, ArdrethShadow here, and welcome back to Doki Salvation Original. Previously, we visited Monica in the hospital. Sayori and MC had a bit of a day at the beach, and then, yeah, Monica was kind of going crazy at the end. And now, she just used the power of King Crimson to skip us over to the next day. What will that entail? I don't know. Today's the day. The day I die! Okay, no. Well, hopefully not. I walked towards the club room and opened the doors. I forcefully opened the door. Because we're not going to gently open doors here. There she is. The woman of my dreams. Okay, no. Well, if this were a different mod, maybe, but we're not playing one of those mods. Or, well, no, technically she is trying to make this into one of those sorts of mods. By which I mean, yeah, Monica forever. Monica was standing there, waiting for me. Daniel, I'm so glad to see you. Monica walks over to me and gives me a hug. And then we kiss! Okay, no. I blush slightly as I return the favor. I'm glad to see you back in action, Monica. Everything feels normal again. Why does this feel so wrong? Well, because it is wrong. Sayori is next to burst in through the door. Hey! No fair, Daniel. You beat me to her. Come here, Sayori. I missed you too. Monica gives Sayori a small hug. Not a big hug. I took care of the club for you. I hope I didn't mess anything up. You did fine, Sayori. Where would I be without my trusty vice president? It seems everyone is so much happier now. Don't think we don't need you. Something about the way she said that sounded a little off. Yes. That's... I'm almost here like, is she starting to think that we don't need her? And she's like, well, I guess you guys don't need me, so you can have the literature club without me since it'll survive. I'm sure it's nothing. It's everything! My thoughts are brushed away when Natsuki and Yuri walk into the room. Monica, it's so nice to see you! Monica walks over to Yuri and gives her a small hug, which she wasn't ready for. Congratulations, you are being hugged. Resistance is futile. That's nice of you, Monica. Monica giggles at Yuri's timidness and turns over to Natsuki. Don't think I didn't forget about you! Oh, don't you dare! You aren't getting any hugs from me! Monica ignores Natsuki's banter and wraps her arms around her. I told you! Resistance is futile! I'm only letting you do this because it's been so long since you've been in here. It's not because I like it or anything. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm so glad none of you have changed. Everyone seems to be doing so well. Well, we're all glad you're back. The club doesn't feel complete without you. Yes, because that's how Don Salvato wrote it. Aw, I'm glad you think so. Oh, speaking of the club, I finished my poem. The four of us shush each other and turn our attention to the cheerful club president. All of you shut up now! She pulls out a sheet of paper from her school bag, clears her throat, and begins to read. It's called The Ugly Barnacle. Okay, no. How many times have I made that joke already? In this series?
From a closed-loop electronic buffer, she finds herself deposited, firmly in the depletion layer, within a cognizance of transistors and wires, corroded from outside to inside. One can compile with 99% probability that this existence we strive for is empty and raw. Our volume is undefined, non-partitioned, and inside this overwhelming flood of random bytes is a life that I can never author. Every world I can never envision. Only one cell remains, and I peek out into a void, a world of sacrifice, decay, dissatisfaction, and work, only made desirable by the existence of one bright, lonely light within the darkness. If I could reach through the screen, handprints, footprints, thumbprints of valence electrons, which will leap out and touch yours, then maybe I could find a covalent bond, an inner peace, a microshock that climbs its way into your heart.
We're getting all up in here with the physics terms. I was getting a bit of a headache and some PTSD just remembering some of these things. Yeah, I took up to Physics 3 in college. Never again. You can make me do it, I won't do it. Thank you and goodbye. Anyhow, so the poem was called Microshock. Yeah, this is definitely quite different. This is a lot more scientific and physics-oriented, not so much coding. Well, I guess technically this... Well, actually, no, not even. Well, the depletion layer. But everything else, that definitely does sound more like physics and like software software engineering. Or, no, not even. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. So I'm gonna stop. Monica lets out a long sigh. Sorry if this poem seems a little different compared to how I usually write. It's bittersweet, having to return to the club after so long. Monica pauses, as if looking for the right words to say. But being here with you guys, I know. Everything will be okay. Why did the music stop, and why am I scared? Well, I muted the game last time, and then I raised it back up, and I still got jump scared anyway. Well. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. Why do you look like you've just seen the end of the world? Monica continues to repeat herself, looking more and more distressed each time. Monica? Monica! Calm down. Breathe. Monica closes her eyes and takes a breath. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm just not the same girl I used to be ever since the accident. It's okay, Monica. We all understand. It's probably been very rough for you. We're all here for you. All of us. Yuri gives Monica a warm smile, but she doesn't return the favor. She walks over to the desk in the front of the room and sits down. Oh, I hope I didn't say anything wrong. Yuri, you didn't do anything wrong. I just don't know if, well... I mean, I guess considering... Well... I don't know. My theory here is we've got two different Monicas. The one who, in this game world here, and then the one who's kind of acting like the puppet master. The one who's, like, manipulating everything behind the scenes. I'd like to think this is the Monica who belongs in this world, that isn't trying to control everything. But if that's the case, then, yeah, if we go with that theory, then she probably is going through a lot of PTSD right now. If it's the other Monica, I don't know. Nah, you're fine, Yuri. She probably isn't used to being here, that's all. Suddenly, Monica looks towards Sayori and snaps her fingers. What is it, Monica? Monica looks as if she expected something to happen, only to realize nothing happened anyway. No, it's fine, Sayori. Nothing to worry about. Monica stands up and regains her composure. Okay, everyone. I don't exactly have anything planned for today, so why don't you fill me in on everything that's happened in the last few months? Okay, so far everything seems okay. Sayori excitedly jumps up and raises her hand. Would you like to share with the class, young lady? Well, I mean, it seems like it, right? Well, I guess we can share about the beach adventure we had. Ooh, pick me! I want to go first! Alright, Sayori, what do you have to share? Monica looks at Sayori curiously as she reflects on all her memories. Ooh, Daniel took me out for dinner one time at a fancy restaurant. That was nice. I don't remember that. Well, you have to remember, I took a long break between December and now, so for all I know, he did, and I just don't remember. Ooh, and this one time, Yuri accidentally dropped her book on Natsuki. It was so funny. Yuri is the funny lady, confirmed. And Natsuki got her revenge by putting frosting all over her nose. She starts giggling at the memory, making Monica laugh as well. That sounds like something I would have liked to see. Anything else you'd like to share? Natsuki also stays with me now. She makes the best food in the world. I love when all my friends come over. It's always fun when they're around. I also love... Oh? Why is she staying with you? Because her father is scum of the earth. Natsuki steps in front of Sayori and stops her from saying anything more. I just decided that it was time for me to live on my own. Sayori is just... She's just helping me get used to it, that's all. Monica giggles. Yeah, we can't exactly drop that on her now. Alright, Natsuki. Didn't mean to get into your business. Just got a bit curious is all. Speaking of which, do you have anything you'd like to share? Natsuki crosses her arms and begins to think for a moment. So grumpy. Well, Yuri and I have been getting along better. Isn't that right, Yuri? Yes, we have. I enjoy hanging out with Natsuki quite a bit. Natsuki pats Yuri on the back, startling her. Yeah, we're pretty good buddies. She smiles proudly while Yuri gives a more reserved smile. The shippers want more, though. Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad everyone's getting along better in the club. As president, you have no idea how happy this makes... Bap. As president, you have no idea how happy it makes me to hear all this. We all missed you, Monica. It must have been pretty boring, that hospital, huh? Jesse, this is boring! Okay, no. It wasn't so bad. They took good care of me there. I don't really remember much, though. I was out most of the time. Right, of course. Well, I'm glad you're finally okay. Yeah, everything is okay. She's not gonna start going into panic mode, is she? Okay, well. So tell me, Sayori, how was your experience in taking charge of the literature club? Well, I felt pretty nervous at first, but over time it wasn't really bad. That's great. I'm glad things went smoothly while I was gone. I just wanted to do my best. And you did. Oh, that reminds me. Daniel, I have something for you. Is it a fist? Huh? What is it? Oh my god, she's beckoning me! Monica motions for me to follow her to her desk in front of the room and reaches for her bag. It's totally gonna be a fist, isn't it? Here you are, Daniel. Read that to yourself. Okay, it's worse than a fist. I give Monica a confused stare before opening up the note. Do I want to Well, I'm gonna mute the game. Okay, there's no voice line. I don't really know how to tell you this, but this is something I really need to tell you. I'm doing this to protect you. The other girls have problems. Serious problems. I'm kind of aware of that already. Especially Sayori. I know it seems like she's happy and carefree right now, but I know her. She's just hiding it from you. Meet me in the clubroom tomorrow. We have some things we need to discuss. What is this? Monica? I really don't... I know what you're going to say, Daniel. Let's not discuss this now. Don't speak. I know what you're thinking, and I don't need your reason. Okay, no. But, yeah, I guess in all seriousness, yeah, don't speak about this now. As I turn back around, I'm greeted with a strange sight. Well, for that, you should don't turn around, cause you're gonna see my heart breaking, and... Yes, I'm just singing a bunch of 90s songs today. Give it back, Sayori! I mean it! No way! It's too good! My cakes will burn!
My cakes will burn!
Natsuki chases after Sayori, who has a half-eaten cookie in her mouth. Natsuki stops suddenly to catch her breath. Fine then. No breakfast for you in the morning. Now you're gonna starve! Cyrus gets on the floor. What? The fuck? Who broke my window? Ow! Oh crap! Sayori, are you okay? So I crashed right into the closet, knocking over a box of colors and papers. That sounded like breaking a window, but okay. I shouldn't complain. I rush over to her. Ow, 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 ow! Oh, geez, Sayori. You really are clumsy sometimes, aren't you? Why are you asking that? Since she's sitting on the floor, I grab Sayori by the waist and pull her out of the closet. Hey, look, it's this scene again! Alright, Sayori, let me see. But it hurts! Ah, gee, Sayori. Did you really have to go and crash in the closet like that? You wrecked all my manga! Yes, that should be the concern right now, not the injured girl in front of you. I'm sorry, Natsuki. Hey, it's okay. I'm only kidding. Yeah, you better be. Now come on, let Daniel take care of you already. Okay. I slap. Sayori slowly lifts her hand from her head. I gently brush her hair to the side. Ow! Please be careful, Daniel. Sorry. Sure enough, the part of her head where she hit was turning a deep red. Man, this is going to swell up. Here, I came as quickly as I could. Okay. Monica runs up to us and hands me the ice-cold bottle of apple juice. You know, the one from the game! And the one that the Nendroid Sayori includes, but it's so damn hard to put together. Yeah, it's like... I mean, I like that they made those little props, but some of them are so dang hard to put together. I know, it's probably like a cost-cutting thing, but still, it's like... Putting a bottle together from like a flat piece of paper and whatever, I don't know. Oh, perfect! Here, Sayori, take this. Sayori places the bottle of apple juice on her forehead. It's nice and cold. Kind of think of it, I don't think the Nendroid Sayori can even hold this to her head because, you know, if you've never seen a Nendroid before, just know that little body and huge head, like a chibi. The arms can't reach. The arms can't even cover her. She can't even touch her face, let alone the top of her head. Sayori opens up the bottle and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead.
I forgot.
Just hold tight, Sayori. It'll feel better soon.
Hey, Sayori, you can keep the cookie. I'm sorry I made you hit your head.
Natsuki looks away from Sayori, as if to avoid feeling any more guilty about the whole situation. It's all your fault! Sayori looked down at the cookies, now completely crumbled. Or the cookie.
That's okay, Natsuki. I forgive you. Ow. Oh, let me make you some tea, Sayori. Thanks, Yuri. Your tea always makes me feel better.
A few minutes go by. We remain huddled around poor Sayori, making sure she's okay. Alright, how are you feeling now?
It still hurts. I think the bum is going down, though.
Sayori lifts the bottle from her head, only to quickly put it back. No, I don't think so.
Ow! Maybe not. I'm still super clumsy, aren't I?
Just a bit, but that's what I like about you. I like girls who are clueless and clumsy. Okay, well, I mean, joking aside, Sayori is very endearing as a character, so...
How can you say, or how can you like something like that?
Oh. Well, it makes you unique. Well...
You're so silly, Daniel.
Great, in my attempt to make her feel better, I probably made things worse. You're totally sleeping on the couch tonight. Well, you know, if you actually lived in the same house and whatever, and slept in the same bed.
Well, I love Sayori's carefree attitude.
But the note said, oh, right, I'm not supposed to talk about that.
Sayori does what she thinks is right, and that's a very good quality to have. Aw, thanks, Monica.
Jeez, Monica is better at this stuff than me. And that is exactly why mods like Turquoise exist. Even after being in a relationship for this long, I'm still terrible with girls. All 4 girls, including Sayori, start laughing at my expense. Don't laugh at me! Yeah, make fun of the only guy in the club.
It's okay, Daniel. I love you for who you are.
Liar!
And you're great. I'm feeling a little better now.
The bump on Sayori's head seemed to go down a little, but I think I'll keep an eye on it for the rest of the day.
Okay, everyone. Now that Sayori is feeling better, let's get things back in order. So I'd like you all to write another poem. Write about anything you feel like. May I interject real quick? Oh, sure, Yuri. Anything on your mind? Well, I was thinking... maybe we could change it up a little bit.
No! We can't do that, because that's not in the game! And, well, I don't know.
You think we should try something other than poems? I mean, I'm sorry if that's a terrible idea. No, I agree. I like poems and all, but it gets hard to write so many so often. I want to try something else.
Well, I guess, you know, when you think of it that way. If they're writing, well, I mean, obviously before the accident and whatever. And assuming Act 1 had continued and Sayori had not lost her life, and it was just a regular visual novel, so to say. Imagine writing a poem every single day and having it bring it in for your club meetings every single day. It probably would get difficult to be writing one every single day. You know, so I guess I can kind of agree with that, you know? Like, do something a little different.
Well, alright. What do you suggest we do?
We make cookies! Well, can we do a group therapy session? Oh boy. Group therapy? Yes. Now you get to know all my feelings. Well, okay, I mean, joking aside. I mean, like, I even kind of do this in my streams a little bit, but I mean, it can be a good thing. Plus, I mean, you're all friends and everything, so at least I wouldn't see a problem with that. Just to kind of, you know, care for everyone's well-being and all. Is there a specific reason as to why we need to have that? Does there need to be a reason? Yuri's composure suddenly changes. Are you turning into exit music, Monica? Not the Redux, Monica. I'm talking about Ice Queen Bitch 1.0. Well, of course. They say the best form of... No, I was reading that right. They say the best form of stress relief is talking it out with the people you trust. I mean, I do trust you guys after all. Oh, I get it. So, it's a way for all of us to share our feelings with each other. I like that. You see? And it also helps kind of strengthen your all's bonds as friendships, you know. I look at Monica, and judging by her expression, she does want to share a couple of things. What could they possibly be? I'm in love with you! Okay, well, hopefully that's not it. Because it's like, yeah, he's already with Sayori, so I mean, come on. I mean, she was at the hospital for a good while. I guess that doesn't really stop her from wanting to share how she feels. Sounds great. I'm pretty sure things will turn out well now that you're here with us again. You all flatter me too much. But alright, it's settled. We can have a group therapy session tomorrow. Remember, this club is a safe space. You guys can share anything you feel like. Yay! I love being able to help my friends. This should be a nice change of pace, too. Now I don't have to worry about sharing my terrible poems. That are of 20 random words. They weren't terrible, Daniel. They were awful! In fact, they were so awful that they made me want to break up with you and go marry Monica. Anyway. I know you're just saying that to be nice, Sayori. It's okay. Sayori comes up behind me and wraps her arms around me. Ah, you admit it! I think all your poems are great because they're Daniel poems. And Monica doesn't care. Or maybe she does care and she's like... Mentally she's here thinking like... Well... You know, like, damn it, why can't that be me? Sayori showers me with kisses. I start to feel really hot. Ah, Sayori, they're staring. Don't look at me! Don't look at me! Ew! Guys, stop! Do I hear jealousy in those words? No, but you can probably hear jealousy in her head. Shut up, Yuri! I look at Monica, who seems to be just staring blankly, as if she's thinking about something. She's probably thinking of the many ways that she can kill me right now. Well, Natsuki, you mind if I walk you home? Yeah, fine. Can we stop by the grocery store? I want to bake some brownies today. Sure, let's go. Yuri and Natsuki walk out together. Yep, there goes one of the popular ships out the door. Sayori hops down from my shoulders and takes a deep breath. Phew, what a crazy day, huh, Monica? It started when you came back. That was fun. And then I wanted a cookie, but I hit my head like a dummy. It's pretty funny, isn't it? She's just Monica? Oh my god, she's turned into Lumine! Except she doesn't have empty eyes of doom. Her eyes are beautiful. Did you say something? She completely ignored her. Monica continues staring off into the distance, looking slightly upset about something. Monica? What's wrong? Is everything okay? Sayori walks over to Monica and grabs her hand, making her jump. It's as if she snapped out of her it's as if she snapped her out of a trance. Monica grips Sayori's hand softly. Yes, everything is fine, Sayori. I think you guys should be heading out now. It's getting a little late. Alright. We'll have a nice rest of the afternoon, Monica. Sayori lets go of Monica's hand and grabs mine. As I walk out the door, I notice Monica placing her hands into her face, placing her face into her hands. Is she really going to be okay? Honestly, I don't even know anymore, because I feel like we have two different Monicas here, and it's, like, really confusing. But first, a classic scene transition. I can't talk. Wow, today was actually great. I completely aced my test today. I'm pretty sure I passed them all with flying colors. Even looking around, it's easy to tell everyone is in a good mood. It's easy to tell that everyone is in a really good mood. Sayori walks up to me and wraps her arms around me. Hey! I'm so happy to see you today! It's a really sunny day, isn't it? Yeah, I'm happy to see you too, Sayori. Well, I'd be sad if you didn't, or if you weren't happy, because then this relationship won't last. Everyone seems to be having a good day, except for Monica. And, well, we're supposed to talk to her today, right? I hug Sayori back and walk with her to a desk. Oh, I made something for you in art today. Do you want to see? Really? Let's see it. Sayori pulls out a cross stitch from her Sayori pulls out a cross stitch from her bag. The pattern is a yellow sun with a smiley face, surrounded by a neatly stitched blue background. The text stitched in black reads, "You are my sunshine." Aw, Sayori, this is plain adorable. I love this. I worked really hard on it, so I'm glad you like it. Oh, and one more thing. I wrote a special poem for you. Okay, let's see. Would you like to hear it? No, I mean yes, of course I do. Of course, let's hear it. And well, I guess, are we really gonna hear it? Sayori reaches into her bag and pulls out a sheet of paper. She clears her throat and begins to read aloud.
Every day was a struggle without you. I wish that you would finally notice me. Every day was a struggle with you. I thought you would be better off without me. I saw you be happy with them. I wish you would be happy with me. I saw you be kind to me. I wish you would be happy with them. Everything was so scary, and the rain clouds are pouring down heavily. Pitter-patter on my window, pitter-patter on my head, pitter-patter in my thoughts. I was going to drown in the rain clouds, but then you came by with your umbrella and picked me up. You wanted to help, and the umbrella was stronger than before. When I was with you, you showed me what real happiness was. You were the cinnamon on my bun, the frosting on my cupcake, the bow in my hair. You were the lighthouse to my ship. Sometimes I still have little storms, like a flat tire on a car journey. But you always know how to cheer me up. You always know how to make me smile. Just how you like me to. Because even when I was selfish, you still loved me. And I love you.
Kind of at a loss for words at the moment, so... Like, even though I don't... Well, if Night Nurse wasn't obvious enough, I pretty much ship these two like FedEx, so... Kind of hearing this, it's like... You know, like... This is like my DDLC OTP right here, happening in motion. And I'm definitely all for it. Because I kind of like that whole idea that, like... Yeah, he's here like her guiding light, and I think that's a really beautiful thing, and like hearing this, like she's openly saying it, kind of almost makes me think back to the original Exit music, when Natsuki described MC as being her hero, in a sense. Not the other Exit music that made me suffer, that did not have any of that. But yeah. Well. Sayori lets out a sigh and looks up at me. Wow, Sayori. That was so nice. I love it. I feel a tingly feeling inside my stomach. Yeah, sorry, just feel and feeling, like, together. That caught me off guard there. That poem. I can't help but feel like I've succeeded to some degree. I think so. This poem right here, it's all about me. I saved her life. I'm so glad you like it. I can't stop smiling. Well, don't stop smiling, ever. I don't ever want you to stop. I'll make sure you keep smiling forever. What the... Huh? Suddenly Monica comes up from behind me. What the fuck? Whoa! Jeez, Monica, you came out of nowhere. No kidding! Like, what the hell? Huh? What? Uh-oh. She's using her King Crimson powers on me. I'm sorry. I really need to stop doing that. I look around in confusion. Stop what exactly? Monica quickly comes to her senses. Oh, that's right. I need to talk to you, Daniel. It's about your girlfriend, Sayori. I'm sure you're well aware of her problems. I start squinting at Monica. What exactly is she getting at here? I want you to know something. I really do care about Sayori, you know. I just think you can't help her, Daniel. She's a lost cause, and has been ever since she was diagnosed with depression. She's been like this her whole life, but it isn't your fault. You being there for her is great and all, but it just hurts her more. She's in pain every time she's with you. I grab Monica by her arms. She's obviously surprised by my sudden approach. What the hell is your problem, Monica? You think you know Sayori better than I do? I tighten my grip around her arms. My voice begins to crack from emotion. Okay, you don't have to hurt her. I've known her longer than anybody else here. What makes you think that you have the right to say these things about her? You don't know jack shit about Sayori. You never will. I've been working my butt off trying to help her heal. I'd do anything for her. My grip loosens. Yes, please don't hurt her. She looks at me in complete shock. I saved her. I'm there for her every day. I'm constantly worrying if she's feeling okay. I'm constantly thinking about her. She talks to me, lets me know how she's feeling. She warms my heart with her smile and blesses my soul with her touch. I'm in love with her. I slowly let go of Monica. I'm sorry, Monica. I didn't mean to blow up at you like that. I know you've been gone a while. Maybe you just didn't know. Monica looks straight at me. She lets out a long sigh, sounding almost sad. No, I should be the one apologizing, Daniel. I never really realized how much you... She stopped suddenly, as if looking for the proper words to say. I never realized how much you care for her. I guess I should stop trying to get into your business, huh? Maybe I should just stay out of it. I didn't mean to get upset at you, but I think that would be best for the club and the friendship you and I have. Yeah, I'm sorry I even brought this up. Can we forget this ever happened? Sure. If you're feeling upset though, that's what our group therapy session is for. We're still friends here, aren't we? She perks up. Right, we should get that started. Monica opens the door into the club room and I follow. After she King Crimsoned me over here somehow. Monica and I arrange 5 desks in a small circle, with just enough space for all of us to fit in each one. Yay, it's a Socratic circle! Yuri serves some saffron tea in small cups and places them nicely on the desk. Natsuki places 2 small cupcakes next to right next to the teacups. Sayori grabs some tissue boxes and places them on the desks as well. You know, just in case we get a little sad. We all sit down and make ourselves comfortable. So, who would like to go first? Sayori's hand shoots up, nearly spilling her tea all over Yuri. Oh, jeez. Yeah. I want to go. I have so many things I want to share. Sayori, please be careful. You almost burned her lap. Oh, sorry, Yuri. That's okay. What did you want to talk to us about? Well, living with Natsuki is so fun. It's like having a sleepover every night. Oh, stop it, Sayori. You and I both know you're only in it for the free food. Of course not. It's fun even without all of your delicious cooking. This past weekend was great too. Daniel and I had the best time at the beach. It was so fun. You know, ignoring the crazy storm that came out of nowhere. Sayori starts explaining the smaller details of her weekend, talking about how excited she is to see all of her friends every day, and how happy she is with me. Maybe I shouldn't be so worried. Maybe she is starting to get better. Well, I mean, from everything we're seeing here, yeah. That's why I'm even kind of here, like, well, not to the point of, like, grabbing onto her tightly like that, but I'm kind of here like, yeah, I'm pretty sure she's just saying that to, you know, break them up and be like, yeah, come be with me, I'm the girl for you, blah 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 blah, you know, pretty much your typical DDLC kind of thing, but I don't know. It's like, do we really have like 2 Monicas here, or is she just a brilliant actress in all of this? And of course, I'm happy Monica is back. The club wasn't really the same without you. Aw, thanks, Sayori. I knew you kept the club in order while I was gone. You'll always be my trusty vice president. Sayori blushes, clearly flattered by receiving a compliment from a girl she looks up to. Thanks, Monica. That means so much to me. Who wants to go next? Despite Sayori asking this question, she looks towards Natsuki with a huge smile. I said, who wants to go next? I guess you really aren't giving me a choice here. Well, hey Monica, Sayori said so, but I'm living with her now. Oh right, I was going to ask about that. Well, Could you guys not stare at me? Jeez. We all oblige and look down at our desks. Well, I guess that's Natsuki being Natsuki, but, well. Well, I finally decided to get away from my my dad. I'm sustaining myself by selling my cookies around school, though. Sayori's such an amazing friend to let me stay at her place. I'm glad she's here for me. I could totally be fine on my own. Natsuki, don't do that. I didn't ask for you to help me or anything. As Natsuki gives her speech, I look over at Monica, who is looking down at her desk in complete silence. I could have sworn I saw a tear. No, it must be my imagination. Oh, and I can't forget about you, Yuri. I really think you're one of the best friends I've ever had. I know we have fights sometimes, but geez, Yuri, how come you have to be so nice to me? Yuri sort of deals with me almost every day. We go read together at the cafe, and we talk about our different interests in literature. Speaking of which, Natsuki pulls out her cell phone. Check out this bet Yuri and I made. What? Natsuki, don't show them that! Natsuki ignores Yuri's plea and pulls up text messages between her and Yuri. I told Yuri that if she could finish an entire manga and actually enjoy it, she has to admit manga is in fact literature. And we all know Yuri is incapable of lying. Natsuki grins, while poor Yuri slumps in her chair. Manga is literature. You bet your ass it is! Natsuki throws her fist in the air in triumph. Sayori and I look at each other in confusion. Huh. Well, that was definitely something. And now hell has frozen over. Monica looks up from staring at the desk. So, what has your dad done about this? I'm sure he wouldn't let this go so quickly. Oh, that? Well, I'm 18. I can move out if I want to. Plus, I can sustain myself, as I mentioned earlier. Long story short, he won't be bothering me anymore. Monica nods slowly and looks back down. Well, Yuri, it's your turn. Yuri timidly slumps in her desk. Slump! Well, I don't really know where to start. Yuri looks down at her arm. She isn't really thinking. There's something I need to show everyone. Oh boy. She's actually going to. This isn't exactly easy for me. I feel my heart speed up. Is she really opening up in front of all of us right now? Who knows, maybe that was one of the reasons why she suggested the group therapy. We all look at the purple-haired girl in sympathy as she slowly rolls up her sleeve. Sayori and Monica both gasp lightly. Natsuki doesn't react other than looking unsympathetically. Did Natsuki know about this as well? This... Yuri takes a deep breath and takes time to calm herself. This is what I've done to myself. Her voice is starting to tremble. For as long as I could remember, this is what gave me peace during the day. This was the only way I dealt with stress. But as I stand here now, talking about this to you all, I finally feel like I'm moving outside of the storm. I mean, I feel like I'm able to express myself in front of you guys without fear of judgment. Yuri turns towards me. Daniel, you have been a huge help. If you hadn't found me that day, I don't think I would have made the effort to stop doing this to myself. Yuri turns toward Natsuki. And Natsuki, you really are one of my best friends. I don't think I would have been able to find better ways to cope with anxiety if I never worked up the courage to talk to you. So she did know. Yuri turns towards Sayori. I haven't forgotten about you, Sayori. You made this club feel so welcoming, and I adore having you around. I love how the club's atmosphere is, and I always love coming here after class. Yuri turns towards Monica. As Yuri turns towards Monica, she returns to her timid nature. Monica, I'm glad you've returned to the club. We really did miss having you around. Yuri quickly turns away, rolls her sleeve back down, and slumps back into her desk. Wow, that was incredibly brave of you, Yuri. I'm so glad you feel that way about us. We all appreciate you, too. Yeah, what Daniel said. You can be kind of weird sometimes, but you really are an amazing friend. Tell her how you really feel. I love you, Yuri. You're so beautiful. I shake my head at Sayori's compliment, but Yuri seemed to take it quite well. That's so sweet of you guys. I really do love you all. Monica, strangely enough, remains silent. Monica, you okay? Oh, right, it's my turn. Sorry, everyone. I've had a lot on my mind recently. That's okay, Monica. We're all here for you. Monica looks down at her desk again, keeping her eyes shut. Well, I really did miss you guys. I missed you all so much. Being stuck in the hospital for so long. I rarely got to go outside and enjoy the weather. I was always being fed medications. I always had a pulsating headache. I felt alone. I felt trapped. It was so depressing in there. But now I'm here. I'm so glad to see everyone doing so well. I'm so grateful. Monica's eyes are now filled with tears. I'm so grateful. So grateful. I'm so grateful. Monica? Monica! Monica's expression suddenly changes. Sorry about that. Monica, what was that? That happened yesterday, too. Oh, nothing to be worried about. I'll be fine. I'm just glad to be back in the club and not stuck in that lonely hospital room. Monica smiles warmly for the first time since we sat down. I share a couple of concerned glances with the others. Well, it's almost time to go. Let's fix these desks before we leave. Once we finish resetting the class, we all say goodbye and I head home with Sayori and Natsuki. And we just leave her there. Natsuki yawns loudly. What a strange day, huh? Anyway, I know you guys like to have your moments out here, so I'll head on inside. See you tomorrow, Daniel. I'm gonna head inside and change out of my uniform. Is that okay? Oh, sure. I'll wait out here. I wave goodbye to Natsuki and wait for Sayori on the sidewalk. Sayori walks back outside in her casual clothes. It seems like something is on her mind. Hey, Daniel. Hey, Sayori. What's on your mind? You look a little down. Well, today wasn't strange, was it? I thought it was pretty nice to see how well everyone was doing. I'm a bit worried about Monika, though. She seems a little sad. Yeah, I noticed that too. Maybe she isn't ready to talk about it. She would have mentioned it today, right? Hey, Sayori. I'm really glad you've been doing better lately. I just thought you'd like to hear that. I think back to when we were kids, all those dumb games we would play. Or when Sayori would get hurt, and she'd always make me kiss her boo-boos. I think back to the day she told me about her depression. How broken she was. How hopeless everything seemed. And now, I feel two arms wrap around me. She pulls me in close. The warmth of her body I feel the warmth of her body almost melt me away. I love you so much, Daniel. Now we have a happy version of the CG. I remember feeling so empty. Even when I had you, I still felt empty. But they're gone now. The rain clouds. It's all thanks to you. Sayori kisses me on the lips. I follow suit. I grab her cheeks gently as she grips my back tighter. This feels like heaven. I never want this to end. Well, now that you've said that... Well... Let me mute the game. Sayori lets out a light moan before breaking the kiss. Sayori and I are breathing a little bit heavily. Okay, I guess it's still safe. I'm just here like, anytime someone says like, I don't want this to end, it ends. Sometimes in the worst way possible. I never got to tell you how good of a kisser you are. I mean, I guess I get a lot of practice. Oh, really? Sayori giggles. You're too funny, Daniel. I'm going to head home now. See you tomorrow. I wave goodbye to Sayori and head home. Okay, and we have another scene transition. Yeah, that was kind of freaky, though. Well... yeah, I'm just kind of here like, I don't know what to make of that. Like, Monika's kind of having kind of a meltdown in a way. But I guess what can you really do? Okay, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and save it here for right now. And yeah, I guess next time we'll see what is going on with Monika, hopefully. Clearly there is something going on. We know things have been going on behind the scenes, but... yeah, I'm just going to kind of hear, like... either we do have, like, the in-game universe Monika and the self-aware Monika who's, like, manipulating things. Or she's just one hell of a really good actress in all this. But, anyway. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with whatever else I do. Stay golden, and later, folks.